My name is Victor. I'm from Colombia. Um, I'm from a town called Pamplona, which is a colonial town. First capital of Colombia, actually, after the revolution. My family is a small family. My dad, which is a doctor, my mom, a biologist, my sister is an anthropology, and me. We grew up all involved in arts and in a cultural life all the time. Mom and dad, they were always working in the university, so they have all this connection with theater, music, and library. Any like show that was going on around in our town, we were there. And I always find fascinated with the artist life. So then I decided to become a musician. um, it's been a long journey for me in coming over from Colombia to Australia after I finished my degree on jazz and modern music. I came to live to Australia to have a different experience, um, and trying to find new paths, new ways in which I could just like, um, I don't know, make music. um, During that process, I asked my dad about Freemasonry. Always been fascinated about it. It's always been in our house, in our home, a big part of it. Like my dad always hosted barbecues, things, um, also like little meetings with his brethren at home, and I always like found this kind of connection fascinated because he loves it. um, then when I came here to Melbourne, I started talking to him, and then he got in touch with Matt via Facebook and asked him if I could just join and meet few of you guys for for a dinner. I must say that that was a very important experience. I didn't know anyone, didn't knew anyone there, and the feeling that I got that night, the first time that I when I did the meet and greet after I just have a chat online with Matt, was very warm, very welcoming. It just it felt right, to be honest. It felt really good. And then I just find out that this will be also a way in which I could just connect with that part of my ancestry, like my dad and my grandfather, which I know always have like a big question about it because we didn't talk about it very deeply. It was always there, but we didn't connect deeply in that sense. But then after I got my initiation in Richmond Lodge, which was beautiful for me, an experience in which I grow as a person since like a lot in character and morals. Like I felt like it really made me think about myself in a way that I never had thought it. I don't know if it makes sense. um, After that, being involved in this kind of situations in which meeting people of Australia, like real Australian people, because I was always with international students. I was always like more or less with immigrants as well. But now with you guys, I always get the real Australian thing as well, if it does make sense, which makes me feel Australian. You know what I mean? It's very important for me, this kind of stuff. um, uh, Also, the conversation with my dad on Freemasonry is being like super um, mutual now because now he didn't have like anyone at home that he could share that with, and now we can actually have conversations like how is the ride there? Like, what you guys do there? Like, what is the difference? He would share with me these kind of details. But yeah, it's been amazing. Also, what else I can tell you? Like, my life in Australia has just been amazing. There is no other way that I could express that. Got married. Been playing in the street in Melbourne a lot. I've been a busker in Burke Street. That was a magnificent experience because it was direct contact with the people. It's something that, um, as a performer, it really like change you because there is not like um, nothing protecting you. When you are in a stage, there is always the stage. You know what I mean? And then when you are in the street, there is no one around you. You know what I mean? Like, it's like very very personal, and sometimes people will stand to you and talk to you or drop you a coin or something. Meeting a lot of people, but also like became such a good performer for doing it. Like when you go to university and play music, um, you kind of practice for just like the exam or the things that you have there. But then when you are trying to win the heart of a person because you need to pay your bills, that's totally different, man. Like that really hits the spot there. What else I can say about my life now? Well, now we are trying to move to Lismore. That's new for me. Another change in my life is because we want to be close to our family. We want to have a family as well with my wife. So we're trying to settle down in a more quiet environment, find new ways to live. And that's it. I don't know.